welcome to day 2. Well, Lizzie's day 2, because my calendar runs differently, of course, of Vlogmas with distance stitches. I don't have much today. It's snowing in Ottawa. It's snowing a lot in Ottawa, and it's the first big snow, which means we've all forgotten how to drive. So didn't really go out anywhere. I pretty much stayed home, you know, cozy, knitting. I got another mitten and a half done. I should have 2 more by the end of the day, but I'll show those when I get to them later. So mitts for today, as you can see, I've hung the first and the second, but I figured that's the third, and this is the fourth. And like I said, with all of them, they have, as Sue calls them, design choices. I've come across a couple of these that I really, really like, pattern-wise, and that I think I am going to possibly enlarge and make myself a full-size pair of mittens, so stay tuned. The other thing I thought I'd do over the course of a few of these is show you some of the things that I have coming up in the new year, both with the knitting-wise and with various and sundry. I want to say crochet, but crochet is not what I'm thinking of. Cross stitch, the other C word. Cross stitch, embroidery, because I have a couple of those that I will get to. But being the brilliant podcaster that I am, I forgot to bring any of that stuff with me to the sofa, and we'll save it for a further episode. So there, like I said, there isn't really much. Himself is napping. He was really not impressed. I made him go out in the snow, and he basically said, "No, put me back in the stroller, please." Because yes, he has a stroller. I think I actually showed that in a picture from, didn't I? I tried to take a video of him being his happy little self in the stroller for the last episode, but I somehow flipped it into slow-mo, and heavy breathing in slow-mo is disturbing. Even when you know exactly where it's coming from and who it belongs to, and it's, you know, a 20-pound pug who you love dearly, it's still, no, y'all don't need to see that. And I mean, without the happy panting noises, it's basically just him staring at the camera, because I have no idea how slow it was going, but glacial. Still not sure how I did that. So maybe for the next time, I'll have some video clips. You know, today's Wednesday, and I'm supposed to go out to see Christmas lights with friends on Saturday. So I'll probably have an update between now and then hopefully pictures of pretty lights in snow, if it sticks around. Because this is the first serious snow we've got, but I think it's the second snow we've had, so it might not stick. But we'll see. I haven't looked at the forecast that far ahead, because quite frankly, it'll change between now and then, guaranteed. So yeah, we have the 2 new stockings to hang, which will... Nope, can't get them up. Not from this angle. I had to actually kneel on the sofa to get those 2 up. And because I know people will ask, the sweater I'm wearing, I actually knit this last Christmas, I think, was when I was knitting this. It was last winter sometime anyways. It's I believe it's Maya cardigan. It's M-A-J-A, which could be Maya, it could be Maha, it could be Maja. I got nothing. It's by Helen Magnuson. It is a wonderful pattern. It's a gorgeous knit. This is there we go. It's that one, which I believe the words are backwards on your screen, because they're showing backwards on mine. Because I'm using the front-facing camera as opposed to the rear-facing camera, which flips things, I think. Anyway, I will, because I have fun writing random comments in the subtitles. No. Subtitles? No. Yes, maybe. I don't remember what those are called. Anyway, like I said, this is going to be a short episode. The tree is up. The tree is not fluffed or decorated. My decorations aren't even out. They're in a closet, so it's not like they're hard to get out, but it wasn't happening today. It was not happening today. So the tree is up. My lovely, lovely new curtains, courtesy of my father, are up. And that is wonderful because it finishes off that space nicely. But possibly by the next time I record, I will have, I don't know if you can hear the tippy tapping in the background, but he skates on some of the floors in my apartment, especially the bathrooms, and I have a funny feeling I left the bathroom door opened. So I should probably go save the pug. Yeah, I need to go save the pug. I'll be back. And suddenly there's a pug. He flopped over in his sleep. He was sleeping in the hallway. And he flopped over and ended up on my bedroom floor and then couldn't get up. It happens when you're old and infirm. I've fallen and I can't get up. He's the poster child these days. But you gonna stay here? Or are you gonna attempt to escape? Oh yeah, because everyone needed to see you yawn. The reasons why people think pugs are aliens. Their heads basically get swallowed when they yawn. Hi, yeah. You haven't been on camera in a while. You are all squished up and you don't care. I don't remember where I was either. I mentioned the cardigan, tree. I think it was the tree. Anyways, it's not decorated yet, so that's why we're still sitting over here. We'll move eventually. Gesundheit. You have to be careful because he tries to get off himself and he can't really do that anymore. Let's see if I can do this one-handed. No. Okay. There we go. I put him down and he immediately got himself stuck. One leg in one slipper and his butt in the other of my slippers. That's okay, he got himself out, which is why. So, the big bag of holding. Because honestly, the other advent I have is chocolates. And y'all don't need to see me eating chocolates. So. More from the advent from Sue. This feels vaguely book-like. I like books. Ooh. Oh, they're highlighters. Cool. So, pretty colors of highlighters. And a notebook, which is good because my current little notebook is almost full. So, pretty. So that's really it. It's a short one today because there wasn't much going on. I baked last night. Failed at it badly. I attempted to make cookies. I'm an indifferent cook to start with. Let's just get that out there. I'm an indifferent cook. I cook because I have to. Let's be real. If I didn't have to cook, I wouldn't do it. But I am a fairly decent baker. The problem becomes gluten-free does not translate well. And I can't eat wheat or any of the derivatives that like form gluten. So I have to use gluten-free flour. And in theory, you can do a one-for-one exchange. In theory. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Case in point, I made rolls because I was out of bread, and I made cookies. Cookies, they're hockey pucks, which admittedly was on me. I cooked them too long. The rolls did not look like bread to start with, and I have learned, pro tip, when you're making gluten-free rolls, make them in cookie tins or in muffin tins, because otherwise you will end up with a bread-like sheet that may or may not be fully cooked. Because yeah, gluten-free dough does not have the structural integrity it needs to stand up on its own, but needs must. So yeah, that was what I was doing yesterday, was cooking. And I also made like a big batch of cabbage roll soup, because I'm not making cabbage rolls, but I like cabbage rolls. So I just make cabbage rolls without the roll. I mean, if I'm going to chop them up anyways, I might as well. So that was dinner tonight. But that's it. That's all. See y'all later. Bye.